Hello, me and the pups are just back from our local seashore where I've been collecting some seaweed. And this is seaweed that's shot through with autumn leaves. These are autumn leaves that have come down the local streams and rivers, been discharged into the sea, and the sea has thrown them back up onto the foreshore, mixed with leaves and already chopped. Hey, how good is that? That's a green and brown mix collected in a wanner. Let's pop it in this barrel. And this is all you need. A shopping bag and a pair of gloves. A shopping bag and a pair of gloves. And if you're gardening like me, in small buckets and bags, you don't need a great deal more than this. If you're going to the seashore, take a shopping bag, take some gloves, and bring some home. Right, let's empty it out in this barrel. Here we go, seaweed and leaves. The seaweed is the green element and the autumn leaves are the brown element, and that, as it stands, would be good enough. That would be a good enough mix. But because I cut the garden yesterday, because I'd done the lawn yesterday, I've got some grass and it would be a shame to throw it away. So I'm going to incorporate the grass as well. Let's get the grass. So if you didn't think there was enough green in there, there certainly will be once I pop this grass in there. Here we go. As you can see, Meg's helping me. Right, let's mix this up. Nothing but goodness. This is going to invigorate the soil in the bags, in the buckets, and at some point the raised beds, and it's going to stand on top of that bare soil for the next 3 winter months, and I'm going to do no more than put it on there. There's nothing else to do. Right, let's get some bags and buckets and administer this goodness. So I have got a lot of these bags and buckets to do, but I've only got 2 on camera at the moment. I'll show you what I'm going to do. I suggest you might want to do the same if you're growing in bags and buckets, and then I'll crack on with the rest of them. And I'll show you some more later in the video, but this will be enough for now. That's the soil that this growing year has grown potatoes or beetroot or onions or leeks or carrots. Could have grown anything. Tomatoes, cucumbers. Excuse me, Daisy, excuse me. There's some soil. And this soil is going to stay in these buckets and bags right through the winter months. It's not coming out, and in the spring of the year we'll turn all this out into a barrel, incorporate it in, and we go again. And this is all we're going to do with the mix. That's it. That's all. Daisy, can you come round here please? Thank you. Yeah, that's all we're going to do. A capping. Ooh. And in the next 3 winter months, whatever lives in that soil, I'll be glad of it. Yeah, that's its Christmas lunch if you like. Daisy, come out the shot please. Yeah, that's all we're going to do. But I have got a lot of bags and a lot of buckets to do, and I'm not doing them all on camera. It'll take too long. But I'll show you some of the finished article, as I've said, when I get finished. These are just some of my buckets and bags capped off in the greenhouse. I've a huge stack still to do outdoors, so I best crack on with that. So I've got a capping on most of these buckets, as you can see. Meg's ahead of the game. It's gone quite cold. Daisy's disappeared indoors, but Meg keeps wanting to play with that rope. We've had a good walk today, and I mean a good walk. So we'll finish this job, and then I'm going in for a cup of tea. So we've all got our priorities. Meg's priority is that rope. Daisy's priority is keeping warm, she's gone indoors. And my priority is to get this job finished and go in for a cup of tea. Okay, and there'll be nothing else to do with this stack now. We'll just let the wind and the rain take the strain. Any snow or ice, yeah, that'll be helpful. That'll help push this organic mix down into the soil. And as I've said earlier, I think in the video, anything that's living in this soil that's looking for a bite to eat, well, here it is. Yep, there it is. And as you know, a healthy soil generally has a community of something living there, and they can't live if they can't feed. But these guys can feed now, can't they? That's it done for another year here at Homegrown Veg. We've still a couple of raised beds to titivate. So I like that expression, titivate. We've a couple of raised beds still to titivate. But all the buckets and bags are now titivated. Right, let's go for that cup of tea. Hope you've enjoyed the video. That's me and Meg signing out. And I'm sure Daisy would if she was here, but she isn't, she's indoors. Adios.